Hello and welcome back to Winter Survival Simulator. So we're about to go on the long-awaited journey to investigate these bear prints over here. They might be wolf prints actually, they look a bit small. But the bear was bleeding as it came to our house and we're going to try and figure out why, presumably. So we're backtracking. Because it just realised to me that it might not be the bear that's injured, it might have trodden in blood. So perhaps we are finding the latest victim of Senor Bear over here. But we can't really do much about this bear. We don't have any weapons. We have an axe, but it pretty much tells you that going toe-to-toe with a bear is suicide. So probably not going to smack it with an axe. Oh, I'll investigate you in a second. There is a carrot. And it's these carrots that keep me alive, basically. Raw deer meat. I'll take it. Okay, so you look like you've been here for a while. So you're probably not the source of that bleeding. Raw potato. So we have venison, carrots and potatoes. So we have pretty much a core meal going on here. Okay. Oh, there's the thing. Trap part. What is this? Wood. Oh, it's a rabbit burrow. That rabbit is having a little trouble there. Let me put it out of its misery, shall we? Oh god, it's getting faster. He knows what's coming. Oh god, okay. I think it's just bugged, I can't. Okay. Oh, is there something over there? That's what that slightly bigger raised one was. Broken trap part.
I see. A hunting trap. Too small for the bear, but
yeah.
I can use it elsewhere. I wonder if there are more of them.
A trap is the only way to catch a rabbit. Most traps are broken, but you may encounter armed ones. Do not step on them. Collect broken parts to fix traps into a working condition, or even craft on your own. Another one over there. Because I can't smack the rabbits with my axe. We shall do it the other way. Oh, raw rabbit meat. I'll take that.
Now I can fix this. I think I saw proper tools inside the shelter.
Oh, you're going to take me back. After all that. Went on my long expedition and it was actually about 150 meters away from my house. Ah, well. We can pop some venison on to cook when we get in. So, it could be worse. I'm assuming this demo is going to end with us going mano a mano with a bear. Which, I think the bear's probably got the edge on this one. Oh, I see you. Here we go. Wild carrots, I'm sure, will not taste as lovely and as brilliant as your cultivated variant, but needs must. Right. Light you up. Boom. Raw rabbit meat. Deer meat. Raw rabbit meat's a bit more along the way to spoiled, so we'll get you in and we'll get potato in as well. Add some more fuel to the fire. Can we use this tinder? Burns very quickly. Okay. While that's going off, we will craft ourselves a trap. So we now have a trap.
Set up a trap as soon as I can.
Okay. I'm going to hang for my rabbit meat or the potato, whichever one cooks first. So I'm just going to quickly chop down some wood just to keep the fire going next time we get back. Let's find another small spindly tree. I think I don't need too much wood. You look like a good target to me. It's only because my lad here is getting peckish and I don't want to be caught out with no energy because I'm so hungry. Oh, he's getting the rhythm. He's doing it. There we go. let us head back, get our food, warm up a little bit, and then set these traps up to catch some rabbits. You are taking your sweet, sweet time. Let's eat the potato first off. We didn't time our ingredients together very well. It's a very mismatched meal, but hey oh. Then once the rabbit is done, we'll pluck it off the fire, stuff it down our neck hole, and head off to catch more. Come on. Nearly there. There we go. This might as well fill up now. Have a good meal. Satiated. Well fed. Brill. So we're full on that. We're hydrated, we're warm, we're ready to go. So I'm assuming we're just plonking open the trap in the entrance to the little tunnels. Maybe that's why the bear's bleeding. It's rabbit blood. Ooh, interesting snow effect there. Okay. Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
Done.
Oh, okay. Incoming, Mr. Bear. Oh, that was a sudden change of direction. Okay, that was it. I will take part in your short survey. So, this was a bit of a shorter third part than I was expecting. But we'll keep it 3 parts to build up the anticipation. It allows me to give you some thoughts on Winter Survival Simulator. Let me turn down that music in my ear for 1 second. So, it's interesting so far. I mean, it's only a demo, so you can only glean so much. It looks very pretty, aside from the odd graphical fidgety-widginess here and there. The axe suddenly appearing when I lay down the trap. I managed to scoop through the earth at one point. And there was that kind of weird seam that we found. But in terms of gameplay, it has a lot of promise. I'm getting vibes of the forest from it, in terms of how you cut down trees and where you have to kind of repair shit and build shit, and that's kind of cool. The crafting seems relatively basic at the moment, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. When you're stranded, you're not going to be like building massive, 3-level structures like you do in the forest. It'll be interesting to see if this is going for a more sandboxy or questy kind of thing. I think it's going questy, from what I remember reading on the Steam page. There's lots of like little things that you have to get rescued and stuff, and you have to signal a helicopter or something like that. I can't quite remember. So that's kind of cool, because Long Dark story mode is one thing, but the cool parts of the Long Dark story mode were where it allowed you to give you a sandbox to play around in with an end goal. And if this game can do that really well, then it's going to be a viable competitor. It definitely needs some tweaking and polishing, but I think it's a really good start. The one thing I think absolutely needs to change is the name. Because if my friend in the comments hadn't pointed this out to me as something worth my time, I would have just seen the name and lumped it in the same bucket as every other cash grab stock something simulator that's coming out at the moment. Especially on Steam these days, with the amount of dross that goes onto Steam every day, you need something to make you stand out. And the artwork for the game, the core loop of the game is really interesting and good. But without a good name, it's just going to be glossed over in the first look. Because even if you have a very nice little thumbnail picture, it only takes splashing out a bit of cash to get yourself a lovely picture. And it could just be a terrible game behind it. And I don't think this is a terrible game. I think this has a lot of promise. So I would try and change your name to something a bit more grabbing. Maybe if you can, read up on some survival stories, look into something like John Krakauer or something like that, see if you can find something from those stories that would formulate a decent title for you. And make it so people that don't know what you're talking about are like, oh, this is interesting sounding, and make it so people who do know what you're talking like are like, I'm on the same wavelength. If that makes any goddamn sense. But either way, that's enough rambling for the end of one video. So when Winter Survival Simulator does come out, either on early access or full release, I probably will check it out, because it's fairly interesting, and we'll see if it holds up as a viable competitor to the Long Dark, because Lord knows Long Dark needs one, because it is the top tier survival game in my opinion. And I will be doing more survival games on my channel as well very soon, so stay tuned if this is your cup of tea. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and if you like my content, please do check out my other videos, and if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.